going on, guys? And we are talking Justice League Gods and Monsters. Now, there was three little episodes that are in whatever. Machinima. I'll have the link below on my description box, so you could definitely check out these three episodes because this is Bruce Timm's baby. Now, the first episode I saw deals with Batman. Now, if you don't know, basically, this isn't your typical Justice League. There is no Bruce Wayne. There is no Kal-El, a.k.a. Superman, Clark Kent. There's really no Wonder Woman. It's like their alter egos. You got to think of this like a different dimension, and they have the same somewhat. They're somewhat the same as their counterparts, but they're not. You know, it's not Bruce Wayne. It's not Clark Kent. It's not Wonder Woman. It's like their counterparts. But they still have some of the villains in here, like Brainiac. You still have Steve Trevor, Harley Quinn. Now, the first episode consists of Batman. Now, Batman is played by a different guy. I can't remember. He's played by a different... It's not Bruce Wayne. It's somebody else. If you guys can help me out. I know I read a lot of comments and they said it was a different type of... They knew who it was. They knew it was like somebody who has been Batman before that wasn't Bruce Wayne. But the twist on this one... Before I get to the twist, though, I gotta say, Bruce Timm, this is Bruce Timm's baby. You know, it looks like Justice League, like Unlimited and Justice League, you know, that the animated series that Bruce Timm did, the Batman animated series. This first Batman reminded me of Batman the animated series. It had that feeling, that noir type feel to it. I'm still just a little shocked, honestly, from the first episode that deals with Batman, and Batman's pretty much in this little hideout trying to track somebody down. This is really definitely more mature content than, you know, family friendly. I do like that aspect. It's a little mature. You still have that little Batman Beyond type look to it. But I think Batman Beyond seemed like a little bit more mature than Batman the Animated Series for some reason. But this one takes it a step further. You see severed heads. You see pretty much people dead, but they're like used as puppets, marionettes. And guess who's the first villainess to appear in this episode? And that's probably the right way to go if they want to advertise this, because it's really three little mini episodes, and I believe a movie comes after at the end of the month or next month. I'll definitely have the link below on the description box. But Harley Quinn. Harley Quinn comes in on the first episode as Batman is trying to, you know, track her down, and whoa, she might be more psycho and fucking insane than the Joker. I can't believe I'm saying that. Her look, a lot of people are really not digging her look. They seem like it's a new 52 look. She's not the Harley Quinn that we see in, you know, the animated series. She doesn't have that get up. And then she has a mole, and they kind of sex her up a little bit. I'm fine with this Harley Quinn. It's fine. It's okay. It's just, damn, they made her more crazier than usual. I mean, watch the episode. You'll see what I mean. She definitely is a psycho in that first episode. And then the little twist is basically Batman is not just the name. He really is a bat. He really is a vampire, which is, you know, that's where the monsters come in, you know, in the title, it was fine. I just don't really like the look of Batman's suit. I'm not digging it. I'm not looking. It kind of reminds me of the purple. What's that purple? The purple hero that I watched a long time ago. The Phantom. I think it was the Phantom. He just, I just don't like the look of Batman. If they wanted to go somewhere, they should have went noir, and they should have went like the Shadow. That would have been sweet look on Batman. But they went like more of the Phantom, and I'm just not digging it. But that was the first episode of the Batman, and that was probably the weakest one out of the two. The next one I really enjoyed, and this was basically Superman's story, but it's not Superman. It's Zod's kid's story, which he's not even a kid. He's an adult. He's like an older type man. He looks like Zod. Looks a little Zod cross between Superman and they have the Pentagon has a crisis in the city. Like there's this big old like spear like destroying everything. Remind me of kind of like the Watchmen. And you see Superman come down and he's being pushed back by this great amounts of power. Kind of remind me of Kira too. And you see this Superman I really enjoyed because there's a kids on buses and everything. He ignores that because he knows there's a bigger threat. That if he doesn't get to that threat, it's not just going to be the kids that are gone. It's going to be everybody in that city because the people want to nuke it and this and that. But we find out when he gets into that kind of spirit-like powerful orb, it's Brainiac, but it's a child version of Brainiac. And he has to really take him out in order to stop it. Even the little child Brainiac said, he's crying and everything. He's saying just, and Superman, I'm going to call him Superman, says, I know a way to stop it. And Brainiac's like, do it. And Superman, he got that laser eyes and just kills him. He just kills him. It doesn't show it, but you get it. You definitely get it, especially when he's holding Brainiac and puts him down. And Brainiac said he couldn't control his powers, so a lot of people are saying, well, why didn't they just take Brainiac and fly him out of there? Which is actually kind of reasonable. Why didn't he just take Brainiac and just like fly him out of there? But he was being pushed back so much. So when he got out of that orb, I don't know. It definitely was. It could be a plot hole, or you could really just. If Bruce Timm wanted, he probably could have fixed that a little bit. But that was probably the best one out of the three. Was the Superman one. I really enjoyed that one with him and Brainiac, and how Superman. A lot of people are pointing this out as well. Is he's more of the Batman in this universe than Batman is in this universe, which. Kind of, it makes sense. I mean, he has to make that hard decision and these hard decisions, but it's for the greater of good. Basically, it sounds villainous, but it's actually kind of true in that situation. And then we also have Wonder Woman. And Wonder Woman, red hair, kind of new Genesis type chick. I really liked her as well. I like the story as well. Steve Trevor coming in, trying to be like a badass, but everybody knows Wonder Woman is the badass in the story. Basically, it reminded me of kind of like the spy thing going on, especially with Steve Trevor getting captured by these Cobra Commander looking guys with orange jumpsuits. And then this guy unleashes this big old female robot type deal. Steve Trevor and Wonder Woman had to take it down. It's more, and there's a lot of sexual puns. It reminded me definitely of like James Bond, late the early movies with Sean Connery. So it's funny, or even a little bit after that. So that was a fun little episode. I do like Wonder Woman's look on that. Maybe she kind of reminded me of Hot Girl. Hot Girl, and Steve Trevor, he's fine, whatever. I don't really like that character, Steve Trevor, honestly. It's going to be very interesting when they get together and we see the Justice League formed in this version. I'm on board. I think Bruce Timm is definitely taking a crazy step. People are going to either like it or dislike it. A lot of people are not feeling it, which is fine. I mean, they're used to their, trio, and they just don't feel this type of story and how mature the content is. But I'm feeling it. I like it. I like it so far. I think it's definitely a huge direction the other way, but it's a good direction the other way. It's taking me to fucking get a beer. A nice little pub that, I didn't see coming. It's a little different. It's a little odd, but, I do like the beer, and the beer is cold. So thank you guys for listening. Please like, please comment, and please, if you haven't already, subscribe. And I will have all the links below on the description box so you could check them out yourself, these episodes. This is my review on them, and I think it's a solid, 3 little part episodes of basically what we're going to get into. Can't wait for the movie. I will review the movie. And so far, so good. I don't think a TV show is coming out of this. I've been seeing taglines like TV show, but I think it's just the overall film. So I believe in Bruce Timm. I think Bruce Timm is like my Christopher Nolan when everybody's like, I believe in Chris, or like Joss Whedon. Jose Whedon, I believe in them. Even though Joss Whedon let me down a little bit, and Christopher Nolan rises. So, all right, see you guys later. Dana Man is out.